Hello, friends. In today's lesson we will learn subject-verb agreement. It is also called subject-verb concord. Why do we learn subject-verb agreement? It is a big question. But answer of this question is very simple. To speak and to write correct English, one must know about subject-verb agreement. So, it is important for everybody to learn subject-verb agreement. Let us see this video to know more about it. What is subject-verb agreement? Subject-verb agreement is the grammatical rule that the verb or verbs in a sentence must match the number, person, and gender of the subject. In English, the verb needs to match just the number and sometimes the person. Today we will learn some basic rules of subject-verb agreement. Rule 1. When you write a sentence, you must make sure that the subject and the verb agree. If the subject is a singular noun, or the pronoun he, she or it, you need a singular verb. As: she shares her books with her friends. The earth moves around the sun. Dad always drives to work. Here, she, the earth, dad and it are the singular subjects, so singular verbs like shares, moves, drives have been used. Use a plural verb if the subject is a plural noun, or the pronoun we, you or they. As: the children are playing on the swings. The two girls always walk home together. All birds lay eggs. Here, the children, the two girls, all birds are plural subjects, so plural verbs like are playing, walk, lay have been used. Rule 2. Two or more singular nouns or pronouns joined by and require a plural verb. For examples: gold and silver are precious metals. Knowledge and wisdom have ofttimes no connection. He and I were playing. Here, gold and silver, knowledge and wisdom, he and I are two different nouns, so the plural verbs like are, have, were have been used. Rule 3. But if the nouns suggest one idea to the mind, or refer to the same person or thing, the verb is singular. For examples: time and tide waits for no man. The horse and carriage is at the door. Honor and glory is his reward. Here, time and tide, the horse and carriage, honor and glory indicates the same noun, so the singular verbs like waits, is, and is have been used. Rule 4. Words joined to a singular subject by with, as well as, etc., are parenthetical. The verb should therefore be put in the singular. For instances: the mayor, with his councillors, is to be present. Silver, as well as cotton, has fallen in price. Sanskrit, as well as Arabic, was taught there. Here, councillors joined with the mayor with the help of with, so the singular verb is has used. Like this, silver and cotton, Sanskrit and Arabic are joined by as well as. So singular nouns like has and was have been used. Rule 5. Two or more singular subjects connected by or no require a singular verb. For examples: our happiness or our sorrow is largely due to our own actions. Either the cat or the dog has been here. Neither food nor water was to be found there. Neither praise nor blame seems to affect him. Here, happiness and sorrow, cat and dog, food and water, praise and blame are the singular subjects and connected by or, either, or, neither, nor. So, the verbs like is, has, was and seems are singular. But when one of the subjects joined by or nor is plural, the verb must be plural, and the plural subject should be placed nearest the verb, as. Neither the chairman nor the directors are present. Rule 6. When the subjects joined by or nor are of different persons, the verb agrees with the nearer. For instance: either he or I am mistaken. Neither you nor he is to blame. Here, in the first sentence, he and I are two subjects with he third person singular and I first person singular. Further am is the singular verb and is agreeing with the nearer subject I. But it is better to avoid these constructions, and to write, he is mistaken, or else I am. He is not to blame, nor are you. Rule 7. Either, neither, each, everyone, many a, must be followed by a singular verb. For examples. He asked me whether either of the applicants was suitable. Neither of the two men was very strong. Each of these substances is found in India. Every one of the prisons is full of pride. Many a man has done so. Rule 8. Two nouns qualified by each or every, even though connected by and, require a singular verb. For examples. Every boy and every girl was given a packet of sweets. Here, two nouns boy and girl are qualified by every are plural nouns, so the singular verb was has been used. Rule 9. Some nouns which are plural in form, but singular in meaning, take a singular verb. As. The news is true. Politics was with him the business of his life. The wages of sin is death. Mathematics is a branch of study in every school. Here, the news, politics, the wages, mathematics are plural in form, but singular in meaning, so the singular verbs like is and was have been used. Rule 10. When a sentence begins with each or every as the subject, it is considered singular and so the verb has to be singular too. For example, each student has been asked to provide a consent letter. Every teacher, parent and student is expected to work together. Rule 11. Some nouns which are singular in form, but plural in meaning take a plural verb. For examples. According to the present market rate 12 dozen cost 100 rupees. Some such nouns. Athletics. Billiards. Civics, mathematics, politics, economics. Crossroads. Eyeglasses. Gymnastics. Measles, mumps. News. Pants. Scissors. Series. Shorts. Tongs. Trousers. This is not the complete list but contains some popular nouns. Examples of uses. 1. The news was fake. 2. Mathematics is a good subject. 3. Billiards is a good game. Rule 12. None, though properly singular, commonly takes a plural verb. For examples. None are so deaf as those who will not hear. Cows are amongst the gentlest of breathing creatures, none show more passionate tenderness to their young. Here are up the show are the plural verbs. Rule 13. A collective noun takes a singular verb when the collection is thought of as one whole, plural verb when the individuals of which it is composed are thought of. For examples. The committee has issued its report. The committee are divided on one minor point. But we must be consistent. Thus, we should say, the committee has appended a note to its, not their, report. Some of the most common collective nouns in English. A herd of cows. A pack of wolves. A flock of birds. A school of fish. A pride of lions. A gaggle of geese. A colony of ants. A crowd of people. A swarm of bees. Rule 14. When the plural noun is a proper name for some single object or some collective unit, it must be followed by a singular verb. For examples. The Arabian Nights is still a great favorite. The United States has a big navy. Plutarch's Lives is an interesting book. Gulliver's Travels was written by Swift. Here, the Arabian Nights, the United States, Plutarch's Lives and Gulliver's Travel are proper names. Rule 15. When a plural noun denotes some specific quantity or amount considered as a whole, the verb is generally singular. For examples, 15 minutes is allowed to each speaker. 10 kilometers is a long walk. 50,000 rupees is a large sum. 3 parts of the business is left for me to do. Rule 16. When a sentence begins with each or every as the subject, it is considered singular and so the verb has to be singular too. For example, each student has been asked to provide a consent letter. Every teacher, parent and student is expected to work together. Here, each student, every teacher, parent, and student are the subjects and considered singular. So, the singular verbs like has and is has been used. Rule 17. When you are using a sentence to express a wish or a sentence expressing a request, verbs are used a little differently from other sentences. For example, I wish I were a bird. If you were here, I would not be sad. We request that everyone make their choices now. This is just worth a try to cover such a vast chapter. I covered some of the most commonly used rules from exam point of view. Friends, do subscribe and share my video. See you with a new topic. Bye till then. Thank you for watching this video.